Do you have a property that you want to sell in the Tucson area? For many homeowners, using a rent-to-own agreement to sell their Tucson home will actually be the most profitable way to sell. Hi, my name's Carl Krenzel over at Carl Buys Houses. I'm the broker in charge here. Let's talk a little bit more about using a rent-to-own agreement, how it works, and what you need to do to sell your home in this fashion. You know, many sellers don't really consider the benefits of using a rent-to-own agreement to sell their Tucson home. While the terms of every contract are different, there's some really good benefits that you're going to see across the board. If you don't need the cash from the sale right away and you're comfortable renting the property out for an above average amount each month, selling your house via rent-to-own agreement can actually work out to be a very profitable thing for you to do. And there's really 5 specific reasons why. Let's talk about that. First reason is you're going to be able to get cash up front. Now, with most rent-to-own agreements, the tenant themselves is required to make a down payment to the seller. Now, while this is going to be a lot less than the standard loan might be, it should be enough to ensure that the tenant's not going to back out, of this actual agreement. Now, you can utilize also an option fee. Now, this is going to be non-refundable, and it's going to provide the tenant with the option to buy the property, and it's usually about 1% of the sales price. Now, in some cases, the option fee can be used along with a portion of the monthly rent to go towards their down payment when the official sale occurs. The second powerful reason why you want to sell your home this way is you'll be able to generate passive income. So long as you have a tenant in the home, you're going to be generating income on the property. Many times a tenant will pay above average rent with a portion of those funds going towards the eventual down payment to the bank. Now, your tenant is not going to want to risk default, losing their deposit and their option to buy. Now, knowing this, you can almost rely on a continued tenancy from your tenant as long as you own the property. Third, you're going to be able to get the price you want. Ooh, this is big. Tenants using a rent-to-own agreement typically aren't able to qualify for a conventional loan. Now, it doesn't matter if they don't have the down payment or they don't have the income to qualify or the credit score to required. Buying a home via rent-to-own agreement will allow people the ability to purchase a home who may not have been able to in the past. Now, as such, by having the opportunity to buy, these folks are going to be more than likely, more than willing to pay the asking price for your property, so long as it's fair. Keep in mind that the value of your home could go up or down while the agreement's in place. The negotiated sales price is going to remain the same. Fourth reason. There's no risk if the tenant defaults. With most agreements, if the tenant defaults, the seller is able to keep all the monies paid. Now, sure, you're going to be back to square one, but you're going to more than likely be ahead financially, and you're still going to have the property and have the opportunity to sell it outright or find a new tenant or another new rent-to-own tenant. The amount of money you can profit here may be in the thousands when you include the raised rent and the down payments. Finally, you can increase the number of potential buyers for your home. There are all kinds of wonderful people out here who want to buy your property, but they could afford their property, they could afford to buy your property, but they just couldn't get it through a traditional bank, right? They may not be able to buy it, and they'd never default on your loan, but they just probably have a blemish on their credit report or insufficient down payments, making them unable to buy at this time. They want to buy, but they're being held back due to something on paper. That's as simple as that. With a rent-to-own agreement, you're going to be able to open the door for a lot of people who have the cash, but may just have a blemish on their credit and may not be able to buy otherwise. Contact me today to learn more about how a rent-to-own agreement can help you get the most money possible for your Tucson home in a safe and efficient way. 520-403-6227. And again, my name's Carl with Carl Buys Houses. Thank you so much for listening, and have a powerful day. Bye-bye.